Hello everyone, welcome to AWS Tutorials. In AWS Tutorials, we provide workshop and exercises to learn about AWS services. These workshop and exercises are published to our website aws-dozo.com. Today, I'm going to talk about a new feature, new service launched by AWS in the recent reInvent time, CloudShell. It's a very simple but powerful service, and I'm not going to take much time and will show you a small demonstration about this service, and we'll talk about what this service can do. So, just to give you an introduction, if you talk about Cloud Shell, it is a browser-based shell which you can use to run your AWS CLI command. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So you can go to the AWS console, you can launch a browser-based shell window, and in that shell window you can use your AWS CLI command to work with AWS services. Now, you might say, wow, I mean, what is new in this? I have been doing it for quite some time. You were able to create AWS profile on your local machine and use CLI command from there, or you were able to launch, say, Linux machine, EC2 instances, and run CLI command from there. So, what new this service brings to me? I mean, okay. So let's try to understand that part first. So if you are using AWS profile, then there are certain challenges which are involved. Not a big challenge, but yeah, there are certain things you have to manage. So first of all, you need to have one machine where you can actually run this CLI command. So you have to deploy CLI on that machine. And CLIs go through their own version changes. You have to upgrade to the latest of the version. So that kind of CLI deployment management you have to do. The second part is that you have to manage your keys. So you have your logged in account into the AWS, but then you realize that if you want to use the CLI, then you need to create the access key and secret key over there. And you have to manage those keys. You have to rotate those keys in order to keep them secure. So hold the management of the keys, expiring the key, like rotating the keys, all those things again is a responsibility you have to take care of. And finally, you have to create a profile on the machine, on the box where you're using the keys, and making sure that profile is secure and it is using the right keys. That again is your responsibility. So yeah, you were able to, even before Cloud Shell was launched, it was possible to run AWS CLI command using AWS profile and using the keys, but there was certain set of management and security aspect required which you have to do. With CLI, that pain, with Cloud Shell, that pain is gone now. With Cloud Shell, what you get is a browser-based Cloud Shell window where you can simply go and run your AWS CLI command. So it's very easy to use, and all these management overheads I talked about in the earlier slide is not there anymore. So few things to give you the perspective about how beautiful or how powerful Cloud Shell is. First of all, you don't need to manage any credentials. So you don't need to create any keys or anything like that. You simply log into AWS console and it will use your logged in credentials to run the CLI. Okay, so all the key management it takes care of. You don't need to create your keys, rotate your keys, secure your keys, and those kind of things. You don't need to create any profile, nothing of that sort. It uses Amazon Linux 2 environment behind the scene. So, this environment, it will always keep up to date with the latest patches and the versions installed. So you don't need to again worry about managing your environment where you are running the CLI command. So it takes care of updating your CLI versions, updating the environment where the CLI is running. All those things are taken care by AWS. With a Cloud Shell, you get at no cost. In fact, by the way, this service is free of cost. And that free of cost service includes 1 GB of persistent storage per region. That means the environment which you get to run your CLI using CloudShell, you can keep up to 1 GB of data into that without any more cost. Yeah, so keep that in mind. So you have 1 GB of persistent storage per region. And because it is a persistent storage, whatever data you upload across different sessions, that storage is preserved. So for instance, you opened your session and you uploaded 3 files and downloaded 5 files. No, created some more files, and then you shut down your session. And after that, you come back and reconnect. When you reconnect, all your storage is persisted there, is maintained there. So really, in your home directory, your storage is kept in your environment. So that gives you a kind of no, you don't need to worry about like I uploaded 5 files. If I disconnect, would that get lost? Not a case. It's going to stay there. You can reconnect tomorrow and then continue working where you left the previous day. So these are some of the beautiful things. So think about it. The whole management overhead is gone. Plus, you are getting a machine which will be always kept up to date. You don't need to manage any more credentials. Your logged in credentials are used. You're getting 1 GB of persistent storage, and that persistent storage can keep your day-to-day work preserved, up to 1 GB, and all this at the cost of nothing. Yeah? How beautiful that is. Okay, so that's what CloudShell is. So let's see a demo of this service. So here I go to my management console. There are two ways I can launch CloudShell. Actually, I can search over here, CloudShell like this, and it will give me CloudShell here. Or I can click on this link over here as well, which is also a CloudShell link. So let's click on the link over here. So if you're launching it first time, it will prepare an environment for you, and it might take some time. Okay, let's say don't show this message to me again. But if you have like done, if you're done once, then the environment is prepared for you and it connects faster. But first time if you're doing it, it might take some time. Okay. Right now it's looking very small to me. This is my environment. And if I go here and say, okay, I want to make it look a little bigger. So let's go for the medium size here. Okay, so here we go. So let's clear up my, let's play with my environment. So clear it up. Is there any file? No, there is no file. So let's try to upload a file from local machine. So say, okay, I want to upload a file, and then say, okay, which file? And I simply take one file from my local machine and upload it. Okay. So you can see that you can upload file from local machine to the environment. You can in fact go and download files from here to the local machine. You can do that as well. So if I click on run the command ls again, okay, I can see the file over here. So let's try to do small things here. So suppose I want to list my S3 buckets. So I list my S3 buckets. It will give you a list of the S3 buckets in my environment. Okay, fair enough. Now let's create an S3 bucket. So I say I want to do S3 make bucket S3. Okay, and I will say this is AWS -dozo 002. Let's see. And yeah, my bucket has been created now. Now I want to copy this sample.txt file to that bucket, so I can probably change this command a bit here and say, okay, AWS S3 cp sample.txt, and yeah, I can upload the file. Now if I come to my management console here, go to the S3 bucket. You will find that my bucket has been created. So you can see that AWS -dozo 002 has been created. And if I open this one, come on. If I open this one, you can see that sample.txt file is uploaded over there. Okay, so you can do that. Other than that, you can also split in by row wise, column wise your windows, so that you can You can work in two console at the same time, like two window for the same console. You can restart your Cloud Shell. Sometimes you feel like I want to restart my environment. You can do that. You can also delete your home directory if you think that your home directory has created so much garbage. So this is your home directory, by the way. So all the files are stored to the home directory, and this file stored to the home directory is maintained across different sessions. So if you feel like, yeah, I have created so much garbage into my home directory, I want to clean it up, simply click on the delete AWS CloudShell home directory, and it will delete the whole directory for you. So yeah, as you can see here, it was so easy without any effort. You can have a shell window available to you, and all those commands you want to run from AWS CLI, you can run from here without any pain. Okay, so that was all for today, guys. Just to give you introduction about Cloud Shell service launched with AWS, and tell you that you don't need to worry about configuring your AWS profile and keys and those things anymore. If you want to run AWS shell command, simply come to Cloud Shell and run your shell command. Simple. Okay, guys, that's all for today, guys. And there are many other similar videos, workshop, and exercises which are available to our website, aws-dozo.com. I am going to provide you URL of that website to the description box below. Okay. If you have any questions or comment, you can either provide in the comment section, or in the comment section, or you can also come to our website, aws-dozo.com, and can provide feedback from there. So that is all for today. If you like the video, please click on the like button. Please subscribe to our channel. I promise to come back with another video in a couple of days' time. Meanwhile, yeah, stay safe and have a nice day. Bye-bye.